Hey kids, oh boy, it's me, hey kids. Hey, it's me, it's old Uncle drinking cold soup out of a hot thermos. That's me, kids. Oh boy, it's me, and it's time for the show. Are you kids all set? Did you behave? Did you bring your lunches? Did you bring your learning caps? Are you ready to learn to learn? Learn about learning. That's what this show. No, this show isn't about. Well, I mean, sometimes it is, but today, kids, today I want to talk to you kids about one of my favorite topics to talk about, and that's Ghost Rider. You kids know who Ghost Rider is, right? He's he's a flaming skeleton who wears biker leathers and rides a motorbike, and he travels around having adventures and solving crimes. He's a Marvel comic book character. They also made a couple of movies about him, and Ghost Rider is one of my all-time favorite characters. I think he's so fucking cool. I love Ghost Rider. I just don't like any story he's ever appeared in. Like, the comics aren't very, like, there's the comics back in the 70s where he's like a weird, like, sassy crime fighting demon dude. And those are fine for the era that they're in. I don't specifically enjoy them. And then there's a lot of really trashy Ghost Rider comics in the 90s, and when, like, fucking great art, and like interesting stories that are trying to do something, but they don't quite land. You know, they don't quite resonate the way that I think they should. It's weird, you know? I mean, there's Ghost Rider 2099. You kids know I've talked about Ghost Rider 2099. He's my favorite Ghost Rider, though, you know, again, it's technically, it only somewhat counts. He's a very different design and creation than what the conventional Ghost Rider is, and I like them both. I like them both for very different reasons, you know? They're both very different characters with, you know, it doesn't even feels like he should be called some, or, you know, like I don't consider those two characters the same thing. But Ghost Rider, you know, classic Ghost Rider, Johnny Blaze in the 90s. It was Dan Ketch was Ghost Rider. I don't know who's Ghost Rider now. It's fucking the modern stuff I have no attachment to. You know that, kids. I have no attachment to a Ghost Rider comic written in the past 20 years. But the stuff that came out in the mid 90s where he hung out with Johnny Blaze, and Johnny Blaze, he had a big trench coat and he had a ponytail and he had a magical shotgun that shot hellfire. And the two, Johnny Blaze and Ghost Rider, Danny Ketch Ghost Rider, they would ride around the country just having adventures and fighting demons and solving mysteries. I've looked at those comics. I love the art and the design on a lot of them, though often when I try to like single out good panels, it's hard to find moments. It's like I like the grand scheme of it, but it's hard to pick out moments that are like, that's perfect. But you know what I mean? And I don't know, like I get into like all that fucking 90s fucking Vertigo comics, you know, like Neil Gaiman and fucking Garth Ennis and Grant Morrison and, you know, fucking all those other dudes. And like fucking it's hard to, like, those guys weren't writing Ghost Rider comics. I wish they were. Fucking Garth Ennis wrote a couple of Ghost Rider comics and they weren't great. You know, again, the art on them was just fucking incredible. One of them was a weird, like, it was an old timey cowboy thingy thing where fucking Ghost Rider was just a spirit that lived in a hole that a dude got imbued with to go kill some racists. And, you know, I'm always down for fucking stories where Ghost Rider kills some racists. I think that's a very good use of Ghost Rider. And now fucking, you know, Marvel's got him and they're probably going to put him in some TV shows and movies and shit like that. And I mean, you know, maybe if Deadpool has a lot of success, maybe they'll consider doing some R-rated Ghost Riders. That's the best world I could possibly live in. It's weird how bad those Ghost Rider movies were. You know, I'm not against the idea of Nicolas Cage playing Johnny Blaze. I don't think he's perfect for it. I think it almost sort of overshadows like him being Nicolas Cage. Like now it's just Nicolas. What if Nicolas Cage were a stunt car racer or a stunt motorbike racer and was also Ghost Rider? And it's like, well, it's not really. I don't know, like what's important about the character of fucking Johnny Blaze. I always think of that dude from WKRP in Cincinnati, the fucking radio DJ guy. That's what I think of when I think of Johnny Blaze. I think of a like, hey, fucking, I'm Peter Fonda and I got a big mustache and I'm gonna fucking ride a motorbike because it's fucking American Dream or fuck. The point is I really like Ghost Rider and I wish there were some good Ghost Rider stories or comics or like a movie or a TV show. I know he was in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Don't fucking tell me about that. Anyways, Ghost Rider, he's fucking awesome, kids. He's fucking awesome, but you know, maybe you gotta go write and draw your own Ghost Rider stories to enjoy him. I don't know, kids. I don't know what the secret is. I'm Uncle fucking Secret Agent Dude, and this has been my episode where I get to talk about whatever things I think are important. So thank you so much for listening, kids, and have a wonderful day.
yeah, that's all she wrote.